What exactly is the difference between a malignant narcissist and a classic narcissist? Well, there are distinct differences. For example, classic narcissists typically have an inflated sense of self-importance and believe they are better than others. However, this superiority complex is often manageable and may not lead to extreme behavior. If it becomes extreme, then this would be a sign of a malignant narcissist. Understanding these distinctions is crucial for identifying and dealing with these personalities. In this video, you will learn the 7 defining characteristics of a malignant narcissist versus a classic narcissist. We will provide real-life examples to illustrate the behaviors and impact of each type of narcissist. We will provide proven strategies to protect yourself from the manipulation and toxicity associated with narcissistic behavior. Near the end, we will provide a quiz where you can test your new knowledge to see if you can tell the difference between a malignant narcissist and a classic narcissist, so stick around. Now, let's jump right in by comparing the main differences. First, a classic narcissist will show traits of a sense of superiority and a need for admiration, will have manipulative tendencies, show a lack of empathy, and may have fluctuations in their emotional stability. A malignant narcissist will have an extreme sense of superiority, will be highly manipulative and exploitative, show a lack of remorse, have sadistic traits and erratic behavior, display paranoid and vindictive traits, and have difficulty maintaining relationships. Do any of these traits sound familiar? Hit the like button to let us know. So we can say malignant narcissists are often characterized by their extreme levels of grandiosity, lack of empathy, and a tendency towards destructive behavior. On the other hand, classic narcissists exhibit self-centeredness and a constant need for admiration, but may not display the same level of malevolence as their malignant counterparts. There is so much more to learn about the different types of narcissism, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated with our latest insights and strategies for dealing with these challenging personalities. According to the world of psychology, malignant narcissism is a psychological syndrome characterized by an extreme mix of narcissism, antisocial behavior, aggression, and sadism. This type of narcissism is considered by many to be the most severe subtype and is not recognized as a distinct disorder in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, DSM-5, but is considered a severe form of narcissistic personality disorder, NPD. On the other hand, classic narcissism or narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, is characterized by traits such as arrogance, a need for recognition, and tendencies to use or exploit others for selfish reasons. Classic narcissists exhibit self-centeredness and a constant need for admiration, but may not display the same level of hostility as malignant narcissists. Now let's look at some real-life examples of malignant narcissism and classic narcissism. An example of a malignant narcissist is an individual who finds pleasure in lying, manipulating, and using other people to achieve their goals. They are often pathological liars, telling fanciful stories of their achievements and ruthlessly lying about their true intentions. Malignant narcissists are often successful because of their ability to adapt, work hard, and deceive. In contrast, a classic narcissist may exhibit traits such as self-absorption, excessive self-confidence, and manipulative behavior, but may not necessarily display the same level of aggression and sadism as a malignant narcissist. Let's take a workplace scenario where a boss exhibiting malignant narcissism may create a toxic environment through manipulative and self-serving behavior. For instance, they might prioritize their own interests over the well-being of their employees, using their position of power to exploit and manipulate others. This could manifest as a lack of empathy, a need for excessive admiration, and a tendency to undermine and dehumanize those around them. The boss's behavior may lead to a culture of fear and mistrust within the organization, as their malignant influence shapes the behavior and expectations of others, ultimately impacting the organizational culture in their own image. Furthermore, the boss may exhibit a sense of grandiosity, seeking constant praise and attention while disregarding the needs and contributions of the team. This behavior might lead to chronic stress among employees, affecting their mental well-being and productivity. This type of toxic leadership can have severe consequences, including increased employee turnover, decreased morale, and a negative impact on the overall organizational performance. In this scenario, it's a boss, but these same traits could apply to a spouse, friend, colleague, family member. Here are 5 proven strategies to protect against malignant narcissistic behavior. The first thing we need to do is recognize the signs. Educate yourself about the traits and behaviors associated with both malignant and classic narcissism. Being here on our channel is a great first step to getting an understanding of these traits to help you identify and protect yourself. Next, we need to stay calm but assertive. It's important to maintain composure and assertiveness. People with narcissistic tendencies often resist criticism and may react negatively if confronted, so staying calm can help maintain control in interactions. This brings us to maintain an emotional distance. Interacting with someone with malignant narcissism can be challenging, so it's often beneficial to create emotional distance and limit your exposure to their toxic behavior. Fourth, it's very important to set strong boundaries if you're in a position where this type of narcissism cannot be avoided. Be firm, blunt, and clear. Clarify what you will and will not allow in your interactions, enunciate these boundaries, and refer to them when their behavior gets out of control. Fifth, you can always seek support if you need help. Consider speaking with a mental health professional to gain insight and develop coping strategies to protect your mental and emotional well-being when dealing with a person exhibiting malignant narcissism. All right, now it's time to test your knowledge with a really quick quiz to see if you can tell the difference between these 2 types of narcissism. Are you ready? Let's go. Scenario 1. A colleague receives a promotion at work. An individual reacts by spreading malicious rumors about the colleague and attempting to sabotage their projects. Which type of narcissist is this? A. Classic narcissist. B. Malignant narcissist. C. Neither. D. Both. The correct answer is B. Malignant narcissist. The behavior of spreading rumors and sabotaging others' success without remorse or empathy is characteristic of a malignant narcissist. They exhibit extreme envy and hostility towards those they perceive as threats to their superiority. If it weren't so extreme, it could be classic narcissism. Scenario 2. During a team meeting, an individual constantly interrupts others, dismisses their ideas, and insists that only their own ideas are valid. Which type of narcissist is this? A. Classic narcissist. B. Malignant narcissist. C. Neither. D. Both. The correct answer is A. Classic narcissist. Constantly interrupting others and asserting dominance in discussions without resorting to extreme manipulation or malicious intent is typical behavior of a classic narcissist who seeks admiration and validation. Scenario 3. An individual maintains a facade of charm and charisma in public, but behind closed doors, they verbally abuse their partner, gaslight them, and control every aspect of their life. Which type of narcissist is this? A. Classic narcissist. B. Malignant narcissist. C. Neither. D. Both. The correct answer is B. Malignant narcissist. The combination of maintaining a facade in public while exhibiting abusive and controlling behavior in private is characteristic of a malignant narcissist. They manipulate and exploit others for their own gain without remorse. Scenario 4. An individual consistently seeks validation and admiration from others, but does so in a relatively subtle manner, such as fishing for compliments or boasting about their achievements and bragging about their money. Which type of narcissist is this? A. Classic narcissist. B. Malignant narcissist. C. Neither. D. Both. The correct answer is A. Classic narcissist. Seeking validation and admiration in a relatively subtle manner without resorting to extreme manipulation or abusive behavior aligns more with the traits of a classic narcissist, who may still exhibit narcissistic tendencies, but to a lesser degree. Scenario 5. An individual displays a pattern of erratic behavior, including sudden outbursts of rage, extreme mood swings, and vindictive actions towards those they perceive as threats or enemies. Which type of narcissist is this? A. Classic narcissist. B. Malignant narcissist. C. Neither. D. Both. The correct answer is B. Malignant narcissist. Erratic behavior, including extreme mood swings and vindictiveness towards perceived threats or enemies, is characteristic of a malignant narcissist. They may resort to extreme measures to maintain their sense of superiority and control. How did you do on the quiz? Did you get all 5 correct answers? If you did, then you are very knowledgeable at identifying the difference between these 2 types of narcissism. Well done. Understanding the distinctions between malignant and classic narcissism is crucial for identifying and dealing with these personalities in our lives. One last question for you. Are you familiar with the top 10 manipulative words used by narcissists? You can check out this video to see if any of their words sound familiar. As we continue our series on narcissism, we encourage you to subscribe to learn the latest insights and strategies for dealing with challenging personalities. We also invite you to share your thoughts on this topic in the comments below. What actions will you take first to protect yourself from the influence of narcissistic individuals in your life?